Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of episode 5 of Gossip Gays. I'm Joey.
And I'm Cecil, and we are basically done with the half of Drag Race, and we're spanning off to the online competitions, mainly the lip sync competitions. We're both running separate ones, not the same one. And
shameless promo, what's yours called?
Nura Lip Sync, or NURA, stands for Not Your Average.
And mine's called Interstellar Lip Sync.
Because you decided to be extra.
And I made an icon for it, so there's no going back now, unless I decide to make another icon. But that takes forever. So, before we talk about our own competitions, well, there's not really much to talk about in our own competitions because they're so early. Like, we're only like the second challenge. But I have my fair hand in being in these competitions. I've been in 5 now.
I've been in 1, but I had to leave early because school was being tough, and I'm just like, never mind.
Okay, so let's start with the first one I've ever been in was Drag Paradise, which there's a lot of stuff going on drama-wise, but I'm not a part of it because I'm done with my career there is done, sadly.
Yeah, because you were in both All-Stars already.
I was in Season 3 and All-Stars 2. Now, Season 3 was my first ever lip-sync competition, and I wasn't the greatest, but I feel like I did good, and I was really consistent. I was safe every single challenge, and then one challenge I got placed high, and I got second place out of everybody. And the next challenge I was bottom 2, went home with a double elimination.
Yeah.
And that was, I went home 8th with my friend Max, who hasn't talked to me since the double elimination.
Ooh.
Actually, no, we just talked today. We were talking about Season 9.
Oh, I was going to say, Max, if you're hearing this, honey, text him.
Yeah, he's such a sweetheart. But he's been taking, like, a break from the whole fandom online because I don't know. I think he's, like, busy with school.
Can I tell you the truth? I thought I was going to have to do a triple elimination because I didn't know what 3 of my queens were doing. So you know who I was trying to get to join mine? I texted Nolan.
Oh my gosh, he would have given us...
Yeah, he would have destroyed you all!
He would have given us a run for our money. Nolan's amazing. Okay, if you guys don't know who it is, if you follow the account at Drag Paradise or go look, the account is private, but they usually let everybody follow. And he won the second season. So basically how the seasons have gone, there's been Season 1, then Season 2, and then All-Stars 1, and Season 3, which was my debut season, and then Season 4 happened, and then All-Stars 2 happened, and then now Season 5 is currently going. I was on All-Stars 2, I was casted for All-Stars 2, and I got second place first challenge. I won only one challenge. I won the Call Me lip sync. What a surprise. Okay, I hate to be, like, narcissistic. I never try to be, but no one does what I do. It's hard for me to judge lip syncs because I try to give everything when I'm doing these competitions because I try to, like, put myself out there because this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. And so I better get a head start.
We should talk about that too.
And I like try to feel every song. That's why I sometimes submit last for lip sync races, because I try to feel the song with everything because I want it to mean to me as much as it can. And sometimes the judges don't agree, but that's them and that's their loss, but that's fine. I was placed 4th, which was it was a very hard decision. Nolan was talking to me about it, and I'm pleased with what I did. I came back and I feel like I killed it.
You did.
I also came back changed because
you actually had experience this time?
Yeah, after I lost Season 3, I had just started being on... Well, the account is now called drag.royalty, but it used to be called Thomas Lip Sync Race, which was the competition that you joined, but you had to quit. And... That
sucked. I wanted to do more, but I
felt
couldn't.
bad. People were, like, really hard on you for a little bit, and I was like, hey, you don't understand why he had to leave, and I defended you. And then they were like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
I would pop back in, I would have just been like, screw you guys.
But yeah, I was placed 4th, which was a very tight... It was very hard decision. Nolan was talking to me about it, and I decided to join. it was a lot of fun because...
And I still ended up being okay friends with most of the people I was on the season
I'm still
with.
friends with everybody a part of that season.
Mm. I talked to, I think, Zach the most out of all of them.
I talked to Liam. No, because I talked to Liam the most because I've known Liam is at Furby Balls or at Detox Neon Spam on Instagram. I've been friends since day one of season 3 of Drag Paradise because what happened with us is when we casted, there was 2 different chats because there was like over 60 people that auditioned for this.
Ooh.
And a bunch of them got turned away, and the max that you can have in Instagram group chats is 17. There was 2 full group chats of people that they were considering.
Ooh.
And me and Liam happened to be in the same one, and we like became instant friends. I thought he was a girl at first because his account that he was on for season 3 was Furby.balls, which he co-hosts with his friend Emma. And so I thought it was his friend Ella. So
you thought it was Ella?
Because usually I didn't realize I wasn't kind of new to this, so I was like, oh, probably a girl. And so I was like, oh, you're a cool girl. And then like I saw something, I was like, oh, it's a boy. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's like really cool. And so we became friends like instantly. And we had been we still talk probably daily.
Yeah, I think.
And when we don't, we usually get times to catch up. And sorry,
no, don't worry.
And being on Thomas Lip Sync Grace after like shortly, I joined Thomas Lip Sync Grace shortly to near the end of my time on season 3 of Drag Paradise, and it just felt so much better. I felt like I was producing much better lip syncs. I thought they were like some of the best lip syncs I've done. Because that was when I won my first challenge, when we did Tell It to My Heart, and I basically copied Alyssa Edwards' choreography from the show, but I tried to put my own thing in it as well. And it was a lot of fun. I also filmed that. I thought it was funny because I filmed that the same day I filmed my Confident Lip Sync, which was what got me my 2nd place on season 3. And I was like, maybe I should keep doing this. And so, because after I lost season 3, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, because I felt really bad at myself. Because Drag Paradise is such a huge platform. Because I started watching when season 2 had, like, just started. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. I really want to do this. And then I was like, hey, can I join season 3? And he's like, yeah, you can audition when season 2 is done. And it's like, All Stars. It's like, okay, I just have to wait another season. I'll just wait for this All Stars to be done, and then I'll join. And I was one of the first, and I felt really good about myself because Emma won All Stars 1. And I auditioned. I had been talking to her a little bit before, like, right as she won. And, like, there's a little bit of time before the season 3 casting call came out. And I told her that I wanted to audition really badly and that she was a really big inspiration to me because she didn't do the best on her first season, and then she came back and won All Stars 1. And I was like, wow, I feel like I could do that. And so she's like, yeah, make sure to audition. The casting call's coming out soon. It turns out she hosted season 3. And I was like the first. She said I was the first audition because like literally I had post notifications on after she told me that, and I was waiting. So right as I saw it, I remembered everything I needed to see. I put up that camera because you had to film what they want and send in your audition. So I like wrote on a piece of paper everything they wanted, put my camera, and then did the audition. Like I think I could go back and find my audition tape. It's so gross. It's but the thing is, here I'll say that later. And then sorry, back to Thomas Lip Sync Grace. I went on and I won that season, which I worked my ass off for. Because I was like, I want this. Once I won that challenge, I was like, I want this. Like, I'm gonna have this. Like, I don't care what anybody says, I'm winning this season. I just, like, kicked it forward and I went for it. And then, season 4 came and the person who ran Thomas Lip Sync Grace was on it for 2 challenges. And then people at his school found his account and he was getting threats. And so he had to take the Instagram account and he had to leave without telling anybody goodbye. He left, but luckily before that I had gotten his league account and I was like, wow, he's just gone. And there's a whole story behind that. I won't bring it up because it's kind of private between me and Marcus. And there's nothing bad, bad on my part, but and then I would message him like every single day that I saw him on when I went to play League, and then eventually he said, hey, I made a new Instagram account, and it's like, oh, you're actually replying, because he would never reply. He would just like usually like start playing League or just get off after I messaged him. And I was like, maybe he just wants me to leave him alone. And so I would still message him though. I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? And so And then one time he replied saying he made a new Instagram account, and I was like, guys, he's back! He's like, everybody follow this account. And eventually he's like decided, he posted me, he's like, hey, I want to do a season 2, and I was like, yes, everybody's gonna want to join. And then Liam and Allie tied, and then Lily joined.
Allie got so salty.
Yeah, they're both salty about it. Lily joined, and she was like, I'm really scared about joining this, and she killed it.
Yeah, didn't she end up getting 5th in Miss Congeniality?
She got 5th in Miss Congeniality. What she was mad about, she wanted to be a part of the top 4 because Colin couldn't submit, turns out. And so he automatically went home 4th. And Zach got 3rd, and Liam and Allie tied for 1st.
Yeah.
Now,
I think we should probably move on to our...
I'm not done with the competition stuff.
Girl! We don't
have
a lot of time.
Our most recent one, I was on @DragManiac, and that was very recent. And
we literally just found out
literally
that
tonight I won the season, and I started crying.
I was just like, oh god!
Because like even though it's just like for fun and it's just online, but it means a lot to me. Because this is what, like I said earlier, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life.
Being that we're gonna own Little Gay Bar.
Yeah.
Sweetie C's.
Well, that's what we're planning on, at least. It might change in the future, we don't know. But I'm really excited for what the future holds. I would love to join another competition or like do a winner's circle eventually.
You're on mine technically right now.
Yeah. I won the first challenge of your lip sync race, which I was really...
Something tells me you're gonna win the second one too, just because I have a feeling no one else knows that song.
Yeah. I'm really excited. But the thing is, all this has happened in my 10th grade year. Like, first week of school is when I got on season 3 of Drag Paradise, and now it is the last week of March of my sophomore year, and I just got done with my most recent lip sync competition, and I'm like, wow.
Well, we should do our topics of the week real quick because we're running out of time.
Oh, I apologize for rambling.
Why do you write like you're running out of time writing? Sorry.
We don't need copyright on our case.
Fair point.
Okay, so our topics of the week, as usual, is Queen of the Week and Song of the Week.
You go first.
My Queen of the Week, just because season 9 premiered, I'll pick someone from there. I'm gonna go with... I think I'm gonna go with Pheromone. I see that I feel like she has a fight. She wants this. And I feel like she can really pull it off.
She do.
And, well, actually, everybody on it looks amazing. And I'm really excited for everybody, because everybody seems so talented.
They're all very talented in different areas. And I'm very excited for, like, when it's their strong suit, when it's their, like, passion. Yeah.
Like Trinity Taylor is a pageant girl, and, like, she really pulled it off. And that she said, I'm going to win. Like, she said, I'm going to do good. And then, but do you notice how Eureka said, the only thing I want out of this challenge since nobody's going home is to beat Trinity, and she did. She was the top 3 people of the week.
And Trinity didn't, and I was just like...
I was like, yes, you go, Eureka. Okay. Now you can get over that Trinity and Eureka drama. I hope that does not become a big thing.
I really hope not.
Because I watched the trailer for Untucked, and somebody yells at somebody, you're the most annoying person I've ever met.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, oh boy. I was like, oh god.
Speaking of Eureka, she's my Queen of the Week. Just because she's big, she's sassy, and she is...
The Elephant Queen, she called herself.
She is...
Like the vacuum. I love that line.
She is so beautiful. And then Farrah's just like, I've never vacuumed in my life, so...
And also, how? How do you know? You're older than me, and I've vacuumed several times.
Yeah, same.
Alright.
Ooh, Bucky is, like, completely still. Oh, never mind, he's moving. Okay. Sorry, Bucky's the fish.
Alright, next is our Song of the Week.
Okay, let's be quick because we have less than a minute.
Yours first.
Yours first.
Ooh, I know what mine is. I actually have 2.
Uh-oh.
Mine are both by Todrick Hall, because he released his Straight Out of Oz deluxe version.
Oh god.
And it's a tie between Low featuring RuPaul, which just completely blew me away. It was amazing. And Black and White featuring Pentatonics, which is really good.
Right. I think my Song of the Week is Lonely by Young Guns, just because I had a mental breakdown and it sort of helped me through it. It's a very powerful and emotional song, and it's very nice.
Alright, so I want to thank you all for listening for episode 5, and we will see you next 2 weeks later. Because it's bi-weekly. Because
Yep.
we follow schedules sometimes.
Bye.
Bye.